Everybody, thank you so much for joining me here today at Re-Written Vintage Homestead on this beautiful November Sunday for Side Dish Sunday. And I was thinking not all of our requests for side dishes are for vegetables that you're going to use as a complement to a meat, correct? What if you get invited to a church breakfast or just to get together with your friends, a brunch, and you want to take something as a side dish? Well, that's what we're going to work on today. It's a breakfast brunch side dish, and it's called Better Than Crack Hash Brown Casserole. The first thing we're going to do is to brown some bacon. And we're going to take that bacon, we're going to save the grease because I'm going to be using that in another dish. So you guys don't ever get rid of your bacon grease. Pour it in a container, a ceramic container if you have it, and put it in the fridge and save it for your additional meals. So I'm going to brown this and then I'm going to crumble it up and then we'll go on to step 2. And now to my bacon grease, I added some chopped up onions and some diced up green pepper. This is whatever you guys like. If you want red pepper, in addition to your green pepper. If you want red onion instead of white onion. If you want mushrooms, whatever you want, add them right now to your bacon grease and let them saute until they're translucent in color. After I've cooked my bacon, my green peppers, and my onion, I need to add just a little bit more fat to my skillet, so I put in 2 tablespoons of shortening. Once that melts well, I'm going to add some shredded hash browns. Now, these are thawed. I thawed them out in the refrigerator overnight. And so we're going to add those to the skillet and fry them up. You're only going to cook your hash browns until they start turning slightly brown. And once those are done, you're going to put them in a prepared pan, which I sprayed this one with Pam. And I took my spatula and I pushed down and made a nice even layer here on the bottom. And now I'm going to add my bacon that I have crumbled up. Always make you the whole pound of bacon, you guys. Put the rest in the freezer that you don't use because you could use it for pea salad, potato salad, hash brown casserole, anything you could think of. Everything is always better with bacon. And you might as well have it ready to go. The commercial bacon is just shot full of all kinds of red dye. And it just doesn't taste as good. So go ahead and make it if you have it out. Get it done, chop it up, put it in the freezer, and it'll be ready. Now I'm going to add my onions and green pepper. You can also, if you would rather use sausage instead of the bacon, you can do that. It's whatever you guys like to eat. There we go. Now to that, we're going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese because everything is better with cheese and bacon. Hello. They make life worth living, right? All right, so we're going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. And next thing we're going to do is make our egg mixture to go on top. I've got 8 eggs in my bowl here. And to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of milk, except I'm going to substitute evaporated milk for the majority of it. That's what makes this better than crack, you guys. It's so creamy. So 1 can gets me almost to, actually it is, it's 1.5 cups. Great. But if you only have enough to get you a 1/2 cup, just add regular milk to it until you get to 1.5 cups. Now we're going to add that to our eggs. Yum. And we're going to have a half a cup of sour cream. Oh, this is going to be delicious. Yeah, it's about a half a cup. So we're going to add that. As far as spices, you could add hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, whatever you like. That's up to you. What makes this creamy and delicious is the sour cream and the evaporated milk. I like to add a little garlic powder. So I think I'm going to add maybe a teaspoon and a half. No, I'll just do a teaspoon. I don't want it to be overwhelming. And your salt and pepper, whatever spices you like. There you go. And you're just going to whisk all of this together until it's mixed well. Like I said, with casseroles, with any recipes, you're going to modify them to what your taste is, to what you like. It's always nice to have a recipe to follow and that you can build on. It's like a building block. Okay, so we're just mixing this up until it's incorporated fairly well. You don't have to get out the blender and make sure that all those chunks of sour cream are gone. I think we're good. Then we're going to pour it over our casserole here. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. And I'm just going to spread it over a bit. Like this. If you have some leftover bacon you want to garnish it with, go ahead and do that. If you want to top it in green onions, that'd be pretty too if you're taking it to somewhere special. Dress it up or dress it down. Okay, now I'm going to put that in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 60 minutes, and then we'll test it and see if it's done. Here is the end result, and as you can see, I've already dipped into it. What I love about casseroles is you can make them the night ahead, and this is no exception. You can do all of this the night before, and then all you have to do the day of your event is pop it in the oven. It's so good. This is a wonderful brunch treat, side dish, after church, potluck, whatever you want to do. It's delicious, and you can do everything the night before if you want to. Happy dance. So you guys, I hope you'll give this a try. It is better than crack. I've never had crack, but from what I hear, it's better than crack. So like, subscribe, and share if you feel so inclined. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've ever tried this before, and come back and see me.